Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Buzzbot Blues. This week we're doing Div 2, Round 5 of W2W. Tonight I have with me the donut master himself, Baker B. How are you, Baker?
Well, thanks, Tombo. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad, Ken, for some action-packed racing.
I tell you what, it's really putting the buzz in the box, this weather
Yeah,
that we're going to have.
yeah, for sure. I think last week we got a bit too buzzed because we lost our main commentator, young James, but that's all right. We will manage.
We're very grateful for Dragon for joining us last week.
Yep.
Always does a great job.
So, looks like we're about to kick off qualifying
Qualifying, yep.
for race 1.
So race 1 is soft mandatory, or the only tyre is soft tyres. It's 6 laps, 6-lap sprint.
Oh, exciting. Is it, what sort of qualifying is it? Is it
5 minutes.
5 minutes,
5
okay.
I think. I'm pretty sure it's 5 minutes.
You've done it yourself, you would know.
Yeah, that is true. That was a long time ago. That was at least an hour ago.
That's true, mate, that's true. So, as we see the field roll out, who's your pick for pole position?
Viper can always put together a good lap. I haven't seen anyone practicing this week. Packer's having a good season. And Brutal's always fast as well. You can't count out the likes of Con and Wrestler, so it really is I really don't know who's going to stick it on pole, Tombo.
Yeah, absolutely. So we might just run through the field here, as we do.
Yep.
So,
you want me to start off?
Yeah, mate, go for it.
Yeah, hang on. So leading on my screen, we've got Brutal from Mad Dog Racing in his VB Z4. And then we've got Viper Spang in the Corvette from Fangit Racing, the boss man. Then in third at the moment we have Souls, and he's also with Fangit Racing in the Corvette.
Yeah, beautiful. So in fourth we have Tom 008 in that Lucky's Lawn Care Peugeot, followed by Wrestler, another Fangit driver, and NJS.
He's subbing in tonight for Lucky's Lawn Care, so one of the reserves. He's put his hand up to help them out.
Yep, good on him.
In seventh, we've got Flacker. He's also a reserve that's helping us out at Mad Dog Racing. So we're very grateful to him for stepping up and filling in for Bozza, who unfortunately couldn't race. In 8th place, we've got Packer. He's the first of our Nutter Butter drivers in the Mercedes. 9th place, we've got Armands, the boss man, who Bummy affectionately calls the king of the peanuts. He's in the AMG.
Oh. Is that a Swinner? Swinner nudges his team boss off the track.
On the first flying lap.
Oh, I don't know about that. There'll be a few peanuts thrown around in that team chat. As we got Gimpman come up the inside, so they're already racing, and it's only qualifying. And last but not least is Black Sugar for Mad Dog Racing.
Alright, so we've got Brutal coming around for his first lap, but he's got a 1 second penalty there.
That's gonna hurt too, because you serve it on the straight, so even to start his next lap, he'll be compromised.
That'd have to add up to over 2 seconds by the time he served it easily, probably more. So that means we've got Viper coming round, and he'll cross the line first.
See what he can do here. 39.9. That's a
Not a good banker lap.
see what you can do. Wrestler.
He's gone for provisional pole with a 39.2. That's a quick lap.
Yep. There's a few shotters in there. Packer with a 41. I would have thought he might have had an issue on that lap or something. But
Swinger weighted up. He pulled out of that flying lap as
yeah.
well.
I think let's jump on board with Almonds, because this will be his last chance to complete a lap.
Yep, he's coming up to turn 2, I believe it is. It's a fast left-hand king, down to 3rd, or some use 4th.
Yep.
This right-hander is all about balancing the throttle to get round.
Yeah, he's 5.5 seconds up to this point. This is a tricky turn. This hairpin.
You brake as late as you can and try and ride the curb. A little bit wide there, but he's...
So far, another bad lap from Almonds. Tin Peanut.
Pretty clean.
Himself. Don't get a penalty. Nice. Oh, it's
and onto the straight.
So
very hard to
get
the, very hard to get the power down coming
Where's
out of that
he
corner.
going? Oh no, he didn't get the finish.
That's a bit of a shame.
He was unfair. Probably midfield.
Yeah, no one bettered their... I didn't see if anyone bettered their time, but...
Packer improved by a couple of seconds. Up into 3rd.
Up into 3rd, that's a great result. The Mercedes is very strong here in the dry.
Yeah, but so look where they are. They're 11th, 12th, and 3rd, so... Yeah.
I wouldn't... I'd imagine Swinger and Almonds will be moving through the field fairly quickly.
Yeah, for sure. So if you're watching at home, tell us who you think is gonna win. Fuming.
Packer would have to be in with a good chance if he can get through turn 1.
Yeah, I think so.
Con was he was the closest to Wrestler's time though, so...
We'll see. See what he can do.
Alright, who are you going to jump on with, Tombo?
I think... Let's jump on with Viper in 4th.
The Corvette's always a good starter.
Yeah. Zoo's going for Con. It's rough for racing. Not a bad start.
Yeah, that pug doesn't get a real good start after the last nerve. They're into turn 1. Soul's gone round the outside. Brutal's gone up the inside.
Gee. Someone's still around.
Who was that? Flacker's gone round. I didn't see if there was any contact with that.
There's 3 wide down into turn 2. Man, it's into racing. Almonds is up into 8th already. The big peanut.
He's not
on the job.
Around.
He's not here to fornicate with spiders. Yeah.
Brutal's just got through on Packer for 4th.
Gimp and NJS side by side, teammates. Who's that? Someone just flew up the inside there at the hairpin. Don't know who that was. It was a Fagnet racer.
all this fighting's let Wrestler. He's already out to over 2 second lead here, so this is all playing into his hands.
Oh, yeah. Brutal's just lost a few positions to the chain. As Dimpy looks to go around the outside, maybe? No. Is there side by side going to be a drag race here? Packer has the slip.
I think the Mercedes has probably got the top speed here.
Yeah.
Armands is now up into 7th.
Bloody hell. At this rate, you'll win the race. Alright, Dimpy's down the inside.
Gimp with a dive. I don't know if it looked fairly clean. I didn't see if there was contact, but Brutal maintains 4th.
Armands, look who's there. Kingpin of himself trying to capitalise here on the battle ahead.
Yeah,
So,
Packer's dropped back. He started in 3rd, so Packer's dropped back through the field in the first couple of laps there quite a bit.
yeah. Maybe something happened there in that first lap. Must have.
At the moment, we've got a Fang at 1-2. Con's not far off Viper's bumper though, so he'll be wanting to change that. He'll want to get in that Fang at sandwich.
Yeah.
Meet in the Fang at sandwich.
Viper would be absolutely licking his lips at this result, but we all know the great rule of Con. Super aggressive driver. He'll be doing his best to get past Viper here.
Interesting to see if the Pug can stay in the slip of the Corvette, because the Corvette's certainly no slouch down the straight.
Yeah.
He has got a very good run onto the straight, so he's deep in the slip there.
Should. Yeah, the Delta's still going up. Jeez. Here we go now.
Yeah, just starting to catch up now.
I think he's probably a bit far back for a move here. But you've got to think that Pug, being an MR, will go around the corners a lot better than the Corvette.
Yes, and it's stronger in the. I dare say it'd be a little bit stronger in the wet too. So they do have that to look forward to.
Yeah. How are we looking? Where's our man Tin Peanut?
He's still in 7th behind Gimp Man. Yeah.
Yeah. Good of the battle here. Gimpy, Packer and Armands. Bit of a threesome.
Yeah, we've got NJS right behind Souls here as well for 9th and 10th.
Yep. G'day to Stefko as well. Tuning in.
Another fellow commentator.
Yep, did a great job earlier with Division 1 with the Tin Peanut.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah. Oh, as Armands has picked up a penalty there. Half a second. That's gonna hurt a bit.
It certainly is, especially with Soulslayer and NJS right behind him. He'll lose out to them.
Yeah. Let's see, let's right on board. Pulls off the racing line. Well done. So Soul might get him. Soul got him. NJS might. Probably will, yes.
Now it'll be the last of the late breakers into turn 1.
Oh, here he comes. Gets it. Oh.
NJS left him room. He knew he was coming.
Yeah. Smart racing. Have a listen at the front here. Con is all over the back of Viper. How's the tyre wear looking, Baker? Is there any difference?
Yeah, the Pug is much better on the front tyres, and not a hell of a lot worse on the rear. So, is Con a bit of a tyre whisperer, or?
I think the MR Pug certainly lends its hand to saving tyres compared to the big heavy American Corvette.
Corvette. Yeah.
So,
Viper's front left is looking a little bit worse. But yeah, other than that, his tyres are in better shape.
now Stesto said in chat, what do you do when Almond comes towards you? You start swimming. So,
It's just Stefko.
perhaps alluding to the fact that Big Almond is a ruthless shark. If you're in his sights, he'll get as brutal. He's paying himself into this.
Yeah, he's caught up to the back of Con now, so decides not to throw it.
Yeah, good play.
Into turn one, yeah.
Yeah, you do think the Viper is gonna play really dummy here.
Yeah, he'd be. I'm not sure he has to. Wrestler's got a 5-second lead now, so and the fastest lap with a 39 flat. So even if these guys can get past with 1 lap to go, they're not going to catch Wrestler.
Yeah, we'll just do a quick King Peanut update because Bummy is in stream asking. So Almonds was up into 7th, and then he got half-second penalty, and that's dropped him down to 9th due to the closely packed field. So he's doing alright at King Peanut. He's slogging away.
NJS is all over his back bumper and giving him the hurry along there.
Yeah. I think the battle for second is where we're at though.
Yeah, I think that's going to be probably the most exciting finish.
So here we go. Bruiser's at the run. No.
He's close to that pug now. If he's making a move, he's moved out of slip. The pug's still got the Corvettes. Slip. Brutal's got past Con. He's on the inside for turn 1.
Oh, bit of movement there in the braking zone. Brutal gets it done. Con with the switch back? No.
Couldn't quite make it happen.
Viper is cheering at the moment. He's done fight, fellas, fight.
This is slowed both Con and Brutal down.
Con round the outside.
Round the outside. What a move!
Oh, that's arousing. Brutal says no. Bit of contact there. Here comes Packer. Oh my
Packer's
goodness.
looking to take full advantage of it.
Packer's from a second and a half back. Brutal moves over. So now it's all about getting the exit onto the main straight, I think.
Yeah.
Brutal's like, time with the switch back. It's side by side. Just put the jump out the front. Well done, Wrestler. P1, 6-second win. Viper in second.
Race there.
Great job.
Well.
And, a 10.5 between them.
Brutal just got a little bit better run out of that last corner, and exciting racing there between Brutal and Con.
Yeah, King Peanut 9th, NJS in 10th, Black Sugar 11th, and our sub Slacker in 12th. So unlucky there.
He really did catch up to the back of the field mid-race. So he must have had another incident to drop him back again. So unfortunate for Flacker.
But 5 was a 56, so I think something must have happened there. But good racing, everybody. Zoo's excited for race 2, he's saying.
Yes, so race 2, there is rain on the forecast. It's 9 laps on medium. It's a reverse grid.
Yep.
So expect some of the, especially wrestler, to be moving through the field, um, and also Viper, Brutal, Con, Packer. They'll all be looking to move up as quickly as they can with only 9 laps to get it done.
Yeah, even Gimp in 6th will have a decent starting position for the reverse grid. He'll be able to move forward a bit, probably. But is
Yep.
it going to rain at the end of race 2? That is the question.
I will just say that it is forecast, but it may not,
Mm,
from
we'll
what
see.
I have experienced so far.
Oh, it's like we've had a disconnect there, I think.
Oh,
So
that's no good.
I think he'll rejoin. I'd say it just looked like a bit of a GT7 error. Brutal and Horn are both giving each other positive feedback about their racing. So
Yeah, not only was it great to watch, it must have been great to be in the driver's seat as well.
yeah, it's refreshing to see.
Hitman has brake issues apparently.
Yeah.
They'll only slow him down anyway.
That's a classic team owner. Anything to let the opposition be slower. I like the way you think. So as we see a couple of eager beavers out on the track trying to lube up for some mediums.
It looks like Flack has just rejoined, so
Yeah.
I think we're just waiting for Wrestler to tick in now, and Souls will be waiting for Wrestler to tick in so he can set the grid.
And Flatter too.
Flacker's in now.
Flatter's in. Very good. Now, is the medium tyre, sorry, Baker, is the medium tyre much different to the soft tyre in terms of how you drive around here?
It's slightly harder.
Oh, gee, that's why you're on the big butts. That is why you come to the Buzzbot Boys, ladies and gentlemen.
It does. You don't get, and I can only speak for the Z4.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just don't quite get that turn in, and there's a couple of corners that heavy acceleration zones over, especially the last corner coming onto the straight that is over a slight rise. So you obviously don't get as much grip onto the straight as well. So it just makes it that little bit more important to get your line onto the straight right, and to be just a little bit more prepared coming into corners. I called it turn 2 earlier, but that fast left-hand kink, I think it's actually turn 3.
Yeah.
You have to be careful that you don't run out wide going through that after a race on softs as well, because you just don't have the grip.
Yeah. For sure, and I think that's why I see a lot of guys jumping out now in between races just to recalibrate themselves.
Yes,
Get used to it.
100%. Pull the braking markers back a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting if we do see rain. Looking at the forecast, it is possible from maybe lap 6.
Yeah.
We've got a fairly strong breeze, a crosswind down the straight at the moment of 4.5 metres per second. So that might move the weather in quickly, or it might move it away quickly. So the guys will have to really keep an eye on their weather radar to see what happens there.
Yeah, that's what we like to see, a bit of heads up racing.
Pouring down rain on the last lap, halfway through the last lap would be fantastic.
It is now that you're not driving.
Yeah.
Now, we got a peanut update. King Peanut is going to be starting from P4, so with that pace that he had in the last race, he should be a contender for this race too.
Could. And I believe the Merc starts pretty well too. So he's got Neil in the pug in front of him, which isn't great off the line. Sugar and Flacker on the front row. The Z4 does take off all right if you can just monitor the wheel spin.
Yeah. So who should we jump on board with here? I don't know where to look.
Should we go with the King Peanut himself?
I think it'd be rude not to.
It would be. It might be exciting into turn 1.
Alright, mate. It's definitely going to be exciting. Because there's one thing about Almonds, he doesn't do anything boring.
He's exciting.
Yeah. Or he's excited. We'll never know.
Alright, so we're still waiting on the lights.
Here we go.
Right, they're coming on now. 5 lights on. And they're off. Yeah, look at that Merc go. Gets a great start. He's going to be in first place by turn 1.
Don't you, Peanut? Can you hold it? Yes, it does.
It's a bit congested.
Black Sugar's in second. It's a bust up at the back. Brutal looking up the inside here of Dimp. Gets it done. They're 3 wide behind. All sorts of mischief.
Here comes Viper. He doesn't want to hang around.
Here's Neil too. Neil Diamond, sweet Caroline. Gets the run. He's gonna have to back out of it there, I think.
Yeah, didn't. Oh, and Viper's made a move on Con. Nearly both of them nearly lost it.
Now Wrestler's having a sniff at the inside of Neil Diamond. Gets it done. There's bit of an oversteer on the exit. Seems to have settled down a bit.
Yeah, Gimpman's tail, he's got a narrower line onto the straight than Black Sugar, and he's gone through for second, and Brutal's come through as well, so Sugar's doing a good job so far.
Yeah, absolutely.
He is in the slip, so he's going to take third back off Brutal. Now, there is no team orders, but no, he's backed out to let Brutal through there, I think. And Brutal's just going down and overtaking Gimp.
Beautiful. Now we got Brutal after the King Peanut, who's over the 2-second margin.
As I say, falling quickly though.
Yeah, as I say that, he loses half a second, but he's regained it a little bit. Gimpy's having a sniff at the inside of Brutal.
He's not giving up that second place.
Brutal in the marbles. Gimp in the grass.
Swinger's just behind these guys too, so...
Yeah.
Brutal a little bit defensive there into the chicane.
Yeah. Everything at the back here. So we got the 3 Fennec boys line of start at the moment. Viper, Soul and Wrestler in 7th, 8th and 9th. Followed by Neil Diamond, NJS, Packer and Flacker. That right.
Just rolls off the tongue.
It does, not my tongue though. Alright. Jimpy's having another look at Poodle. I don't think he's... No, he's not close enough there.
Yeah, that pug just hasn't got it on the straight, has it?
No. Yeah, that's what it was famous for. A few seasons ago, I think it was Adam V used the pug, and it was amazing the corners, but down the straight, it just couldn't get past anyone.
Couldn't keep up.
Yeah.
So with Brutal and Gimpman having a bit of a fight, it's allowed Almonds to keep his 2-second lead at the moment, so he's also got the fastest lap.
Yeah.
41 flat.
Tom's looking at the inside here of Viper in 5th. Gets it done. Viper around the outside though. Great little battle here.
Yeah, I don't think Con had much room anywhere to go then, so instead of
Yeah.
wrecking it, he wisely decided to back out and live to fight another day.
Smart move. Everything. Gibbs looking for a better run onto the straight. Doesn't quite get it. Spinner's gaining, but not enough.
Got a
Maybe
long way to go.
maybe a lap or two. We'll see. Bruiser with the fastest lap, 40.9. So he's absolutely flying at the moment.
So Wrestler's just gone down the inside of Souls. He
Oh,
who's that
Dib.
off? Gimpman's off.
Oh no. I'm not sure what happened there. I'd say it was a spin.
Yeah, he was complaining of brake issues earlier, but I don't think he would have been on the brake there.
That's unlucky, Jimpy. As well as next race, mate. 3-race format. Plenty of opportunities.
And as I said, that pug likely to be strong in the wet as well.
Yeah.
And Brutal's purple again, so Armin's better pull his finger out a bit here.
Yeah.
Brutal, but with the different cars, I mean, Brutal gains in some areas, and then obviously there's other areas where the AMG's stronger. So it's
Yeah, that's the beauty of it.
Delta's going up and down at the moment.
Armin still seems to be getting the better exit onto that main straight, which is critical to keep that gap. So Brutal with another purple. He is absolutely cooking at the moment.
He's got his sight set on Armand. He's got four laps to go.
He wants a bit of peanut. Who can blame him?
He loves a bit of salted peanut with his BB. Does Brutal.
Yeah, so Neil Diamond's having a bit of a lonely race. I thought he was with the battle for 8th, but perhaps something's happened, or I'm
his
just
third lap
tripping.
was a 1:48, so he's lost a fair bit of time there as he's just overtaken Black Sugar. There's plenty of room there for Sugar. Very respectful driving from both guys.
Yeah. Yes. Don't know where to look at the moment. The battle for 4th. Oh, who's that? Someone's around. Viper. Oh, Viper's had a spin.
He was moving forward too.
He's doing again. Oh dear. That's still a
He's
hurt.
looking very, very racy too. Be
Yeah,
a bit dirty on himself there, but as you said, it's 3 races, so
yeah. So, Con and Wrestler in a drag race here. Again, that pud just falling behind. Can't quite hold on.
he has moved out of the slip there a little bit. He's Wrestler against all. So from last place on the grid in Wrestlers up to 4th,
Yeah,
and the new purple lap holder.
gee, oh yeah. As Con goes a 10th purple. So,
Would have had the benefit of that tow down the straight from that big Corvette.
yeah, big
Would have helped
shot.
him there.
As he goes down the Wrestler a little bit deep through that turn. Or perhaps just a different one to the MR car.
And, you know, Brutal's still not making great inroads to Armands here. They're lapping at very similar pace.
Yeah. So the Tin Peanut, he might hold on here. As Packer is all over the back of Con. And you gotta think that pad is gonna be vulnerable down the straight from what we've seen tonight.
Sitting pug. Yeah, that Mercedes not short on power either. He'll have no trouble getting past him here.
One thing about the Germans, they're efficient.
Da.
Nein. Yes. Packer gets it done easily there. Oh, but Con?
Well, Con on the brakes late, and
No, Packer holds on.
Couldn't quite make it down the outside.
A good effort. Solskjaer's doing a nice job too. In 7th, just a nice, solid drive.
Yeah, he's a 10th purple as well.
Yeah, this would be his 298th virtual race. So,
Wow.
Sols is truly a veteran of virtual, celebrating the 300 next weekend.
He has had a few good race results lately too, so
Yeah,
maybe he's aiming for a big one for his 300.
yeah, he's probably building up. Speaking of building up, Brutal is right on the back of Armands now. As Armands,
He's
it's
got a 1.5 second penalty.
Oh, the Tin Peanut has made peanut butter out of that one. I don't know how he's done that, but that is a shame to see.
He drove such a good race too.
Oh dear.
Now Swinger's probably going to get him here as well.
He might hold on to 4th. We'll see. Where's Wrestler? Oh, he will hold on to 4th.
Wrestler's a long way. Yeah, he's a long way back.
Ahead of his team owner. Remember, Swinger hit Armands in
He's
4th
gone
line. Here we go,
Yes, I don't know
Armands
if they'll-
inside.
Oh, he's let him through.
Yeah,
Oh, well done, Swinger.
ever the gentleman, Swinger. Probably the smart move.
He may have realised that Armands might have the red mist, and
You never. Oh, Armands is all over the road there. Not sure what's going on.
his front left is really starting to hurt, but Armands is used to that, so he'll be fine.
Yeah.
This has allowed Wrestler to close up quite a bit. He was 4 seconds behind on the last lap. He's now only 2 seconds behind. Seeing that gap closing down, I'll be getting a bit of a buzz in his box, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. The box should be buzzing. as Pata is looking to get past Wrestler as well to make it another better 2, 3, 4. The gap is fairly big, but you never know. He's got the run. Yeah, Brutal is just... He's on. He's 4 seconds in front.
Yeah, see, I mean, there was a little bit of luck involved with the penalty for Almonds, but he had to be there to start with to take advantage of that. So it's just all coming up roses for Brutal.
Yeah, as he's a 10.5 purple, so looking to go for the clean sweep here with the win and the fastest lap. We'll see if he can finish it.
That Z4 is pretty good on tyres too, so he might just jag that fastest lap yet.
We'll see it come up to the second time in split now.
He's dropped back off a little bit.
Just a tenth down though, so he only needs a tenth, 2 tenths in this final sector.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, but listen. Alright, Pata all over the back of Wrestler here. So
He's caught up with him quickly there.
Yeah. Wrestler perhaps suffering the tire there.
Yeah, Packer's definitely got a lot better tyres than him. Let's see if he can make use of it coming around onto the straight.
He's got the run. Well done, Brutal. First place.
Crosses the line in first.
Almonds
holds on for second.
Wrestler
across in fourth. There wasn't much in that.
10.5. Neil Diamond in 8th, Siles in 7th. Jimpy unlucky with that spin earlier. Coming home in 9th. Black Sugar in 10th, I presume.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well done, Sugar. Good race by him.
Yep. Followed by Viper, unlucky with that spin, and Flutter, who again
out the field.
Yeah. But Brutal would be very happy with that result.
He might have a couple of EBs in celebration if he's probably a couple deep already, but
probably, definitely.
Could be some more on the cards.
Absolutely.
Well, it didn't even look like it was going to rain then. It came in a little bit overcast, but another dry race.
Yeah. But some severe weather's predicted for this race 3, so we'll see.
Yes,
see
it
what
looks
happens.
like it'll be a wet qualifying, so the cars that were strong in the dry may not be so good in the wet.
Yeah, we'll see.
We might see the pug really shine.
Yeah, absolutely. 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are 9 drivers in the 1 minute 40s, all within like 3-4 tenths of each other. So that is mega impressive.
It's pretty close, isn't it?
Yeah. Considering they're different cars, different strengths and weaknesses, to have it that even is pretty epic.
Right, so race 3. We've got 17 laps. All tyres are available, none are mandatory. And as we said, we're looking at a wet start, so people will be starting on the wet tyres. Sorry, it will get wetter as well. So there's also the strategy of do you try and survive on inters, because they will get quicker as the track dries out. But they're quite deadly, as you can see the rain starting to come down. Well, it was. It's only, here it comes again.
Have a look at the radar here. Oh, look at that. That is some heavy rain. moving
Yes, it
in.
certainly is. There is a gap in it though, so yeah.
Let's see. Let's jump on board as we. So, what do you do here? Do you go on the intermediates, survive the heavy rain, and set your race up, or do you go the heavy wets, break away from the field, and then just try and survive as the track dries?
Well, the track's likely to dry fairly quickly. I don't know the lap time difference between full wets and inters when it really chucks it down. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. But I do know that the inters are quite scary when it starts raining heavily, which it is starting to rain again. So.
Yep, as Zeus says, let's get ready to rumble! And you know what, Zoo, I think we're going to see a lot of rumbling tonight in this race 3, as the King Peanut himself says, let's go! And the countdown is on. Right, so who we got? We got Souls on the inters, Black Sugar on the inters, Ton, Wrestler, Dimp, and Flatter on the inters. So it's like
bit of a mixed bag, isn't it?
I think that's five-ish.
Sugars on the inters. And the track is already, pit lane is all very too wet for inters, so...
yeah, I think without having done any laps around here, I think you fly on the heavy wets and then race on the inters, because you really can't afford to be sliding around as the track gets faster as it dries out.
Yeah, now, there is a chance that it's already too wet. I was going to say I have done a couple of practices where you did get one quick lap in on the inters and then it really came down, but this track is already too wet for inters. So
as Wrestler, sorry Baker, Wrestler's already around on the edge of the turn 4 or 5, whatever that is. Maybe on the Peanut, because I can't count.
He's on inters too, so...
Flatter's still on as well, so... But, certainly some challenging conditions out there at the moment.
100%.
I'm glad we're in the buzz box. I'd hate to be out there at the moment.
100, yes, I agree.
Yeah. So
there's no leaks in the buzz box either.
Yeah, the windows are fogging up. She's buzzing in here.
But that's all the heavy breathing, I think, Tombo.
Alright, so who should we jump on board with here for a lap?
Well, Brutal's going round first, so let's jump on board with him.
Alright, let's do it.
He's also running the heavy wets, so easy on the brakes into turn 1. It's got to stop. You have to go through there so slowly, and then really easy on the throttle. He upshifted quickly to 3rd there, and still was suffering from wheel spin, so it just gives you an idea how slippery it is.
Drives it off straight. Beautifully done. So you think these first few laps will be the banker laps as the tyres heat up and the track gets a little bit dry maybe?
There doesn't seem to be a lot of... it looks like the track may even dry out a little bit, so if it's drier in places, I don't know if anyone's got their radar open that I can see. No.
No, okay.
But yeah, if the track dries out, it'll really play into the hands of the guys on the inters.
Oh, as Brutal drifted into the second last turn. Phew.
Alright, so he's coming round the last turn now. See how he goes.
See if we can get a good exit. Off the
Very
curb.
easy on the throttle.
See what happens. Tour run 4.
Viper's going across.
Swinner!
Dwanger with a 2-minute 5.
Near Diamond.
MJS. He's
P2.
jumped up into second, showing the strength of that MR car.
That shooter, not a bad job. Almonds to a run 4. Packer to run. Wrestler has done. Oh, that should just almost at turn 1. Wrestler's done a nice job there. To a run 2.
Swinger's done a great job of setting that lap in the big Merc.
Yep. We'll see what Tom's got our final driver to complete their first as well. 2:02.4.
Swinger's just gone round, so he's likely not improving.
Yep. See what Dimpy's got first here. As his Packer's getting all loose and exit there in front of Dimp. Oh, Wrestler's on round 2. Dimpy's down, okay. And Bummy says, yeah, the AMG. So, certainly a fan of his team's car choice this season, of course. Being a Division 1 leader, he's doing a great job.
I can't remember, but I think he may have got 3 from 3 too, earlier in Div 1.
He probably did, he loves the wet. As Armin's makes it look like more of an initial D session rather than a qualifying session. Just drifting everywhere, the big man. As Viper does a nice job to go up to second.
Yeah, that's a good lap. Geez, it's close though, isn't it?
Yeah, less than a tenth between the top 3. And Armin's, although it looks ugly, he gets it done with a 2:01.1. So he grabs the car by the nuts, pun intended, and just wrangles it into submission. And he's up again here. We'll see what Swinger's at first. I'm not sure if he was up through the first sector, but he's about to finish the second, so we'll see.
He hasn't got a huge gap there, so he'd be wanting to try and improve in case anyone else can go faster.
Yeah. And he's
slightly down. But
he's still in it though. About Viper lose here.
Ran a little bit deep there.
I know, Viper's near Diamond. There's Diamond's. Oh, he's already done 2. Don't know if he's up or not. We'll see. For now, we'll stick with Slinger and pole man. Keep an eye on Dimpy too for me, Baker. I think Dimpers has some potential for improvement. Same with Brutal.
He's, both of them sitting in 6th and 7th, so they'd be. And Gibbs is second off the pace so far, so he'll be wanting to improve on that.
There's Brutal, there's bang. So it's Swinger's in return. 58,
And
59.
MJS.
Oh, Neil Diamond, pole position. So now, there's Olympiac.
He's just coming down the straight now, about to cross the line.
59.
No,
That's
he
alright.
does improve slightly.
Wrestler improves too. So, both those guys. Zoo says yes, Neil. As Armin's again, just ragging the thing around. Reminds me of Bummy. Bummy and Div 1, that's how he drives too. Look at this. This is. He's putting on a show now, sorry. This is not. This is not optimal.
He is a crowd pleaser, that's for sure.
He's a pleaser. That's. Oh dear. Anyone else?
I don't think they're going to get another lap in.
No.
Oh no, it's 10 minutes qualifying.
Yeah, but they have 30 seconds.
Oh no, yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
So time
The
doesn't
bike has just
improve.
gone round.
Should just parked it. I think that's it. Think Neil Diamond does pole position.
And he's subbing too, so he's come up from reserve. So
Yeah, they have it. Well done, has it.
I reckon. I can't remember whether Neil's raced in Div 2 before. So I know he has subbed a few times, and he raced in Div 3 last season.
He might improve here. 57, 58. No, he does.
He has too.
Bang!
The track was
Slinger.
drying out a little bit on that last one.
Viper doesn't improve. So, Crunchy Jamala Street, Neil Diamond, pole position. See what he can do from
only
here.
Only one in the 59s there.
Yeah, beautiful. He's well in too, 2/10 into the 59s.
Yeah, he's in there deep, isn't he?
Oh yeah, that's how he likes it, Neil. Elbow deep. Oh dear.
Now that pug should take off the line pretty quickly with the weight in the rear of it too.
Yeah, you think so?
He might get a good start in the wet.
So the top four are all from different teams, so that's exciting. No teammates to help each other out. The closest you get is Viper and Wrestler in fourth and fifth.
Wrestler, yeah.
Maybe jump above a Gimpy then, if the pad launches well.
Yeah.
So
just letting the guys pick which tyres, whether they want to change from qualifying or not.
yeah, so Bunny's saying the AMG is going to struggle off the line based on his experiences.
Yep. I imagine, I know that the Z4 isn't great in the wet either. I don't know what the Corvette's like, but the FR cars will struggle off the line, I imagine.
Corvette might be okay. It's very, they're very tall gears, so it's a tough if you short shift it, but we'll see.
Yes, all will be revealed.
Here we go.
In a matter of seconds.
If you're watching, give us your predictions as to who's
we're jumping on with Gimpy in 6th.
Yep.
Yep.
Knuckles reckons the AMG is the car to have. Is it 5 lights?
And they're off. Yeah, the Gimp Man has got a brilliant start. He moved up into 4th. Can he take... No, he backs out a little bit there. Viper got a good start in that Corvette though.
Pretty clean start, really. From the field.
It is raining 2 by 2 like Noah's Ark around turn 1.
Yeah.
Swinger's moved into the lead.
Yeah, but you can nearly be all over him here in that MR car.
I'll
Yep.
just run through what tyres are on Tombo.
Yeah,
So,
mate.
Swinger's decided to brave it on the Inters.
Yep.
Neil is also on the Inters. Gimpman's on the Inters. Brutal's on the Inters.
Yep.
Viper is Wrestler's just overtaken him as Armans goes past sideways.
As he does.
Wrestler enters, Armors enters. Viper's on the wets. Con's on the wets. Dole's on the Inters. Packer enters.
Oh, I saw those round too.
Nelly goes round. Clacker's on enters. And Sugar's on enters.
Oh, Almonds! The King Nutman.
His luck has eluded him there. His drifting skills have just run out.
Well, you play the game, there's only so many times you can get away with it. Unfortunately, but it's a long race and he's got the pace as we've seen. So, we'll see what he can do.
Swinger's nearly out to a 2-second lead here.
Gee.
Sounds like the rain's starting to come down again heavy.
Brutal looking up the inside of Gimpy here. Has the run. Gimpy last on the brakes. Does he pull it up? Yeah.
They both run a little bit wide, but they've got it. Brutal's got the move done with no contact.
Well done, great racing. Bummy's making the bold pull, saying rain is predicted. So, Bummy with the long shot there, really. I mean, you'd never think it was going to rain, but we'll see as Neil Diamond get the little sideways there in front of Brutal and Gimp.
Yeah, there is some dark clouds hanging around. So
Parker's all around. He's tagged, so... Oh, dear. What's it at? Oh, don't re-enter. Don't re-enter. Oh. Man, man.
Soul's been around long enough, he knows to...
I mean, yeah.
We got more yellow flags out. Who's that? Armand's again.
Again! So that's a 3-second penalty for his efforts. That's a shame.
That must have been for overtaking under the yellows, I'd imagine.
Yeah, he's saving...
very unfortunate.
Saving all his good luck for his 300th race next week.
He must be.
Yeah, big celebrations.
Like you said, it's a long race.
Yeah.
And the front group, Gimpman's in 5th and he's only 3.5 seconds behind Swinger here. So the front group is not separated by a lot. You could throw a wet blanket over them.
Why is it wet, Baker?
Well, what sort of... raining, Tombo.
Oh, okay. That's a relief. Nothing worse than the wet sock.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear. Anywho, so the gap is pretty steady here between Swinger and JS. Brutal is having a sniff.
Yeah, he started down in about 5th or 6th, I think, didn't he, Brutal? Oh, no, he was in 3rd.
Yeah, 3rd.
Was he in 3rd?
Or 4th, maybe. Wrestler
right behind him. And Brutal and Wrestler, I believe they're 1st and 2nd in the championship, so... That's the battle for the championship on track there.
Maybe out here. Armand's in 8th, sort of. No man's land, as he goes sideways through there. Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Oh, it was, as soon as you said you were on with Armands, I was waiting for that reaction.
man, oh man, he puts on a show. Forget the doctors, if you need your heart tested, just watch Armin's in the red. Job done.
Alright, well, Wrestler's just got past Brutal, but he's ran wide coming onto the straight.
Oh, no.
That's it, and Gimpman's come through into third.
Something's happened there, because now the gap between first and second is out to 3.1 seconds.
Yeah, so something's going on between those that we've missed.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Swinger's off at turn 1.
Oh, no!
He's rejoined. He's going to have dirty tyres now, though, and in the wet.
Lucky he had 3-second gap there. But this is what near back in to the fray. So, that's unlucky for Swinger, because in the words of Mark Stace, he's the pioneer at the moment with the change in weather conditions.
He certainly is. The track's not really drying out, or it's just staying wet at the moment, so guys will just be trying to hang on and survive.
Yeah, I hope that it stays wet. But we saw in Div 1 that I think it dried out about like 11. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes. Yeah, well, you could change 2 slicks around lap 8 or 9. But it was a little bit dicey.
Yeah. So NJS really needs to apply the pressure here. Don't let Swinger get away again.
Well, Swinger will be a little bit tentative going into turn 1 after he ran off last time.
Oh, yeah.
But he's keeping getting that gap opened up a bit again. And that's only going to open up further on the straight.
Yeah. So they're all pretty spread out at the moment. As Souls had a bit of a whoopsie, unfortunately. So that card is really struggling. You got to feel for the Lucky's lawn care boys, who are second in the team's championship, I believe.
Are they?
Are they? You're the team owner.
I can. Yeah, well, we're in. I haven't looked at it because we're not in second. So.
Oh, there are you, Baker. Where's your team?
Fun is the winner on our team, Tombo.
Oh, yeah, righto.
We're all
classic PBR on. We don't care about winning until we're winning, which is fair enough.
Luckies are in first in the team championship.
Oh, Lucky. Yeah, right. There you go.
Yeah, Luckies and then Nutter Butter.
Interesting.
Now, the track does appear to be drying a little bit now. Oh, Swinger's around.
Oh, no. Oh, that's...
Now, he won't believe his luck.
He'll be singing Sweet Caroline.
Let's let Gimpman through, Brutal through, Wrestler through, Con through, and he's down into 6. Unlucky there, Swinger.
So easy to do.
Oh, 100%. He survived for 5 laps in bad conditions. He may have just been trying to push that little bit harder in the drying track, and unfortunately it all come undone for him.
Yeah, so now it's a Ruster's lawn care run too here. Now Brutal... Oh, I thought Brutal was pitting there because he was in the pit lane line for some reason, but...
That would have been very brave. He may have... he had Wrestler behind him, so he may have been trying to break the toe there.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And that dry line on the track is really starting to appear now. So these guys will be testing the limits of what they can get away with.
Yeah, for sure. And Stefano said, I can hear Spinner raging from my place. So, yeah, no
Yeah,
doubt.
well, both of those Western Australian boys, so that's quite possible.
Yeah. So, what was I saying here? The gap to Brutal is fairly sizable at the moment.
Yeah, 4.5 seconds. He's lapping a little bit slower than the front guys too, and consistency for Neil. I mean, he's done 2:01s every lap.
Yeah.
He's right from the start, so I imagine this one might be a bit quicker now that it's drying, but
Yeah. Still,
that's all
that's
it takes in conditions. Yeah, in conditions like this, all you need to do is keep circulating and be consistent, and that's put him in first place.
Yeah. It's interesting conditions. It's a track drawing, and it's really about how much of a gamble do you want to take? Like, do you just face a bit deeper here, a bit deeper there? You just, every
That's
lap, you just try to
that's
figure out what's,
100% correct. Yeah,
yeah. It
and
just,
the brave will win out, maybe.
yeah,
So these guys, the lap times will really start to fall now.
yeah, so
Um,
perhaps Jim being a bit more brave at the moment. Just, MJ is struggling to adapt to the dry conditions.
he's ran a little bit wide. Jim's kept on that dry line, and he's going to get the run. Jim's a team player too. He was just sitting there behind Neil. He wasn't trying to wrestle him along.
Alright, so Wrestler all over the back of Brutal here as well for fourth. For third. Man, maybe I am the peanut. Can't count tonight. So what are we looking at, Data, for the moisture meter? How much lube is there out there on track?
It's starting to get a little bit dry, Tombo. These guys will be chafing for sure. They're probably look, if we drop back to some of the guys that are back of field, they're almost looking like you could go onto slicks pretty soon.
Yeah, right.
There is still wet patches though, so
yeah.
No one likes the wet patches.
No, you want the whole thing wet, really.
Yes.
That's a yes. So this is the fun part where perhaps if you're a bit further down, you go into those slick tyres a bit earlier
Take the risk.
than everyone else, just have a punt. See if it pays off.
Somewhere Wrestler has got past Brutal as well. I'd say he was right behind him, so probably in the slip down the straight into turn one. Is where that happened.
Brutal got a bit loose on the third last turn, and that just allowed Wrestler to get the better exit.
Okay.
So
it'll be interesting to watch the gap now. He's coming down at the moment. Gap to NJS from Wrestler.
yeah,
because Wrestler will be on the move now. The track's starting to dry. The Pugs may be starting to lose their advantage a little bit, and the intermediate tyres won't be performing that well on this drying track now.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I would say any lap from now, we could see some people starting to pit.
Ooh. I always love
And as
watching
I,
the pit exits here. As people pit, and the pit exit's still wet, but they're on slips.
it's treacherous, and then you got to pull it up for turn 1 as well. So
this would be great.
I basically idled out and waited till I hit the dry patch before I put any inputs in. So
Smart move, smart move. So we did a bit of a bust up here for fifth. With Spinaton, Viper, and Almonds is there too, the tin peanut. I wouldn't count him out just yet.
these conditions would be playing into his favour.
Yep.
Not a lot of grip.
Oh, very wide.
Oh, he said. And he's down the inside of Viper there. I don't know if there was contact.
Don't know about that one.
Oh,
oh my goodness.
Yeah. Brutal is dropping off the back of Resta a little bit now as well.
Armin says move over, son.
Oh, he's on a charge, isn't he?
He is. He's got trees to shake. So lap 9. Surely we'll see someone in. How long does this last? Is there a minimum window that they're trying to get to?
Yeah, you should be able to last to the end now. They will be starting to hurt a little bit, but you're not lapping quite as quickly as you are in the full dry. As Gimp comes into the pits, he's the first one in. Neil goes for another lap.
Yeah, smart move probably.
Diaz does Wrestler. Brutal's in. This could be a good move by these guys if they can survive the first couple of laps.
Let's watch Gimp on exit here. Yeah.
What's going on? He's down and out, no fuel.
Oh,
He's round.
Alright, let's move on to Brutal. Who's next?
He's round. Brutal's round.
I mean, this is not good for them.
7. No, it's not funny, really.
Alright, we're down for Sol. We're down for 3 for 3 so far as to the pit lane pirouettes. But, yeah, that's unfortunate for those guys.
You really have to idle down there. No accelerator input at all. So let's see how Souls goes.
It's 3 seconds.
And he's around as well.
We're 3 from 3 tonight. Oh dear. Who's next? Who is next?
Should never laugh at someone else's misfortune.
No, but it is slightly funny.
And it is funny.
So let's see if race leader MJS pits this lap. Those inters are starting to heat up, I'd say.
Yeah, his left rear is worn down about half, and he's heading into the pits now.
Here we go, boys.
Alright, so we'll see if Wrestler's in. I think most will be coming in this lap.
Yeah.
Swinger's in. Armands is in.
Bunny's saying
in.
Lots of swear words just then, as he watched his teammates did. Alright, here we go. We're down from 4 in a row here.
Okay, so Neil's coming out.
And he's done it! He's done it! Wrestler's done it! Oh no, Wrestler hasn't done it! Oh no!
He's gone off.
Back Swinger. Come on, Swinger. Yeah. Yep, Swinger.
Survive.
Oh, Armin's no. Bum.
So what that's done is it's given Neil a 4-second gap.
Big accident there with Viper and Ton. I think Ton was exiting the pits and just pulled out in front of Viper. So unlucky. But yet, sorry, Baker, you were saying?
I've forgotten what I was saying now, but yeah, very unlucky for Viper with the pace that he was showing early in the race. We do have yellow flags out now. Oh, Con's around
The
again.
again, that's unlucky.
Yeah.
Viper is around again. He's in no man's land at the moment.
I think Neil might have gone around as well because that's
No.
allowed Gimpman through.
Oh yeah, straight.
So Gimpman's already had a sighting lap, so he knows what it's like, where he can push it, where he has to go on the track.
He's had a sliding lap and a spin, so it's out of his system now. He can just get on with it.
Yeah, Wrestler's got a better run, or it could just be the power of that Corvette onto the straight, and he's moved into second.
It's so hard in these conditions because you put one tyre on, and that's it. You're spun.
There is a fairly dry line as we see him braking into turn. Wrestler and Neil braking into turn. Side, so.
Wrestler just a little bit in the wet line.
Yeah, and that slowed him down and allowed Neil back through.
Packer's in too. Let's just see where Packer, if he gets out. Come on, son. Everyone else did it. There he is.
He spun the other way. And a 3-second penalty.
What's the start? We gotta have at least half the field have spun until they exit there.
Yeah, but meanwhile, Black Sugar, he's still on inters and he's right behind Brutal in 6th. So they are looking quite warm, but he's decided to stay out, have that confidence that the others might be lacking on the wet patch.
Maybe a cheeky nose stop from Sugar. You never know.
Yes, well, he's got 12 seconds back to Packer, so he is lapping around the 1 minute 50s though, so you'd expect the guys on softs to be probably lapping when they get up to speed nearly 10 seconds a lap quicker.
Yeah. So, Swinger's all over the back of Neil Diamond here.
Yeah,
so he's done a great job.
He's moved up to... And he's made it round on the dry stuff, and he's got the slightly better run. It's not a Neil, I think, backed out of it then, just to give him the... That's not a 2x2 corner, that one.
No, especially when there's only a dry line. Yeah, Wrestler might have a sniff here. No.
Would have been a little bit of contact.
That's alright.
Hasn't affected the standings though.
Oh, Armours is around. Just one tyre in the wet line and around he went. Poor fella.
It's not always where you think the dry line's going to be either.
Yeah.
It's not always the racing line you'd expect, so...
Yeah, it's the interesting thing about GT7. It's not where the cars are running, necessarily. It's wherever the game decides. As Neil has a moment there, and that's probably resigned him to 4th, if he can hold on to it.
Yeah, the gap to the front now. Gimpman's pulled out 15 seconds to Neil.
Jeez.
He's got nearly six seconds to Swinger, with only 3 laps to go. Swinger has just gone purple.
And Swinger was only a second quicker than Gimp that lap, and he was 3 seconds quicker than Wrestler. So, we'll see.
Restless gone purple.
Now, Black Sugar might have pulled the master stroke here with a cheeky nose stop. I mean, it's not going to get him to win, but it certainly gained him a few positions.
It certainly has, and he's trying to stick on some of the dry part, the wet parts of the track now to cool his tyres off. He's got 5.5 seconds back to Con.
No!
Sugar's around.
I'm so sorry, Sugar. Gee.
But now he's got a 20-second gap back to Souls.
Well, there's always a positive. He's got more room than he started with. As Tom and Packer here are having a bit of a bust-up. I think that's probably our closest battle. Do you think?
It looks to be.
Yeah.
There we go.
Just keep an eye on that gap to Swinner to Gimp.
Yeah, it's down to 4.8. Swinger's last lap was a 46. Gipman's was a 41.8. So he's over a second a lap quicker than him at the moment. Although the gap at the moment is holding steady.
So Packer's in the slip of Tom here. He's in the big powerful German machine. The AMG.
He's got the inside line.
Tom backs out of it, I think. Yeah. Oh no, Sugar's in. Not the nose stop. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know what we gotta do. We gotta see if he gets out, we gotta spin. Place your bets, folks. Let's see.
The pit is fairly dry at the moment.
Let's hope for his sake he can. Yeah, well done.
No dramas.
Yep. One of the few who didn't spin.
Yeah, Sugar could have been trying to go for the no stop, but then obviously he was running out of grip on the rear. The rear left intermediate was certainly looking very second hand, so maybe he decided that it wasn't the way to go.
It is very hard when the rear wears out and you're basically drifting around every turn.
Unless you're almonds.
Alright, well that's how almonds live. So
Brutal and NJS. Brutal's just moved up into 4th.
The last laps were separated by 1,000th. Brutal and NJS. So very evenly matched, as Stefto says, sugar to the Buddha. So pun intended there, I think, from Stefto.
Swinger's not really closing the gap to Gimp Man. The last 2 laps were very close. So.
Yeah, Gimpy's perhaps put the hammer down. He said, alright, you take the gap from me. I'll show you how to do it.
And leader's come onto the straight. He's about to cross the start-finish line for his final lap. So all he's got to do is do one more lap, and he's.
Don't jinx it.
No.
Gimpy deserves a win tonight.
I tell you what, Swinger's had a great drive to get back to 2nd after binning it early on and dropping back to 7th. I think he went back to, so a good drive from Swinger as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Armin's has done well too. I think he was maybe 9th or 10th at one point. And now he's
Back
up
up to
into
6th.
6th. And he's up the purple by a fair margin.
Right.
But there's a battle here.
Yes. Probably the closest we've got is between Brutal and Neil, but even then there's 0.7 of a second behind, so...
Yeah. Alright, let's let him do the gimp as he brings it home.
Yeah, I'd say he's backed off. The gap has closed a fair bit, but I'd say Gimp's just backed off a bit, not wanting to make any mistakes on his last lap and throw it away.
Well done, Gimpy.
Great drive by the Gimp man.
Gets it done.
And gets the win for Lucky's Lawn Care. Well done, Gimp. Swinger across the line in second. He takes purple on the last lap. Wrestler comes across for third.
Nice.
And then a bit further back we've got Brutal for fourth. So again, Tombo, the 4 different teams in the top 4.
Yeah, that really tickles my OCD fancy quite nicely. So Pato in 7th. Sorry,
Yeah.
babe.
No, you're right. Con comes across for 8. Stoles just coming round the last corner now onto the straight.
Mr. 299.
Yep, he's got Viper behind him, but I don't think that order's going to change.
Sugar unlucky with that no stop attempt.
Yeah, the strategy just didn't play out for him, unfortunately, but still a solid drive, a really hard conditions, so even to bring it home is a good effort.
Sets his PB on the last lap too, for good measure.
Yep. And Flacker comes across the line for 12. So Flacker was the last minute ring in, so he didn't get a lot of time in the BMW. And so yeah, great drive from him as well, and we appreciate his doing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the Gimp man with the victory.
Up 5 spots. Great drive from the Gimp.
And I think that is a wrap.
Yeah.
On round 5.
Yeah.
Where are we off to next?
I believe we're off to Grand Valley for our Enduro.
That's right, in the Group 2s. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, we'll have to tune in next week to the Buzzbox Blues and see what happens in the Div 2 Championship.
Yes, I can't wait, Tombo.
Sounds good. Alright, well, thanks everyone for watching, and thank you, Mr. Donut Baker, for helping me out tonight.
No worries, Tombo. It's always a business doing pleasure with you, mate.
How to taste like you getting a person like this? How the turns have tabled.
Oh, have a good week, everyone, and we'll see you next Sunday.
Yeah.